Hello everybody, welcome to the channel SEN Builder English. Nice meeting you again. Greetings to all the social economic networkers worldwide. Today we will develop the 8 steps for building the network. This is part of a section of the Guide of Success called Organizational Logistics. These 8 steps guide us through the development of the network to create the structures that are right so that they remain permanent and productive. In other words, we can take full advantages of the bonus plan offered by our company For Life Research. It's like constructing a building. To make a building, you must first prepare the foundations, then the columns, then the cross beams, and then continue making the building. The same applies to the organizational logistics and these 8 steps for building the network. Now, one of the most common mistakes in network marketing in this industry is that many people think that they have to enroll many people continuously to have a large organization. Now, in the beginning, it is important to enroll between 15 to 20 people as soon as possible, but then we have to go through an identification process. This is very important to find out whom we will be working with. According to the Wilfredi Pareto law, also the 2080 law, is known to find that within an average of 15 to 20 people, we find 3 to 4 good leaders who are willing to compromise themselves and who are willing to develop the business with enthusiasm and passion, because they are really looking for a real and profound change in their lives. For this reason, it is very important to identify the people we will be working with. We will see exactly how this 8-step work so that we are able to apply them correctly. One of the points we will learn is how many leaders we will work with at the same time, when we need to add another leader, how we can identify the new leader, whom will we spend time with, and whom we will work directly with. Because every large network that starts begins with a few people who grip the vision. And those people who grip the vision, who are going through a process of experiences, who are practicing the system, who are acquiring knowledge, and who are going outside to practice that knowledge, to build a network, those people are learning how to do it properly. And they are not only learn the technical concepts of network building, but also how to teach others. And when you, 3, 4 of the people in your organization learn to teach others, we have developed the so-called duplication process. And if we double, we can start multiplying an organization in continuous growth. Now, the first out of these 8 steps to build the network is to build strong relationships. The duplication is directly related to strengthen the relationship between the sponsor and its partners. Treat members of your organization as an extension of your family. Concentrate on their feelings. Discover what dreams the people you work with have. This is very important, so you know their dreams and at the same time you know the dreams of their business partners in order to form an alliance. And this alliance within this commitment in which they work daily on site builds a strong relationship, because everyone is fighting to make dreams come true. Building up is therefore very important because it creates trust, because it creates credibility, because it creates security and loyalty among the group that is being developed. Now, use the principles and values, let's say, as a spotlight. They are basics. That is why the principles and values are so important in our education system. Because to the extent that we uphold the principles and values, the relationship is strengthens. If you treat people with ethical values, treat them as equals, treat them freely, Even if they make mistakes, continue to support and help them so that they continue to learn and grow. Treat them with love to the extent that they can create a sense of gratitude for what you do with them, which definitely creates lasting and valuable relationships for lifetime. The second of the 8 steps to the building the network is to sponsor 15 to 20 people as soon as possible. Imagine how your organization would grow if each member of your team enrolled 15 to 20 people in the first or second months. This would create explosive growth that would give you a boost to take up new positions quickly. For this reason, it is very important that the first step in the achieving this begins with a good list of prospects. We need to sit down with the new partner to develop the list, to teach how to properly invite people on the contact list, to coordinate the first 2 home meetings with the new partners at their homes as soon as possible, and also to register new people. Different categories of people will start business with our new partners. Some of them are immediately motivated. They capture the vision and want to start now. There's another group of people who register but are slowly moving towards success. There are also those who register to see what happens, and since they don't move, of course nothing happens, and they leave. Different categories of people will join your organization. Now after joining, identification process then begins. That would be the third step. From the group of people who joined, we can now identify the leaders whom we will be working with. Now the third step in building the network is to identify 3 to 4 leaders within the group of people who originally signed up with you. It is important to know who we will be working with, because if we work with the right people, we can grow. But if we work with the wrong people, our time will not be productive. For me, it is one of the most important characteristics of those people that we have identified, that they are enthusiastic, passionate, committed, trusty, and proactive. In other words, you don't always have to push those people. They call you, they go to the weekly central meeting, they are at Zoom meetings by themselves, they are willing to hold home meetings by the virtual way because they like the business opportunity very much to make their own dreams come true. People with this initiative, they want to show the presentation of the business opportunity onto themselves as soon as possible. That means even though they modeled their people, they are ready to start practicing themselves to build a network. You can connect people without being present. So it is very important how to identify the right people. Once you have identified your 3 to 4 compromised leaders, start a work agenda with them. You will spend 2 days which each of those 3 leaders. That means 6 days a week are booked. This leaves us with 1 more day to attend the weekly central meeting, to bring more prospects and guests along. This step is fundamental, because once you have identified your 3 leaders, the next step is to work in the depth to create a strong and solid volume of life points in your business. Now in this 4th step, you keep on building your 3 identified leaders. You decide which model leg or which line you will continue to model personally. We do this in the following way. You will first compromise yourself with the 3 identified leaders. This confirms that you will be working with each of the 3 identified leaders 2 days a week. Together we will sponsor new people and model the cycle of momentum. With them, of course, step by step. That means it is all about the contact list, the invitation, the presentation of the business opportunity, the conclusion, and the further follow-up. it will be a continuous cycle, and in this process, you model, new people are built and connected to the network. I commit myself together with them to register and activate 4, 5 or 6 people in their business as soon as possible. Then I will choose the best of those 4, 5 or 6 people. Why? They come with me to learn how to build a solid network and how to properly expand their business. And together, among those selected people, we will enroll another 4, 5 or 6 people to select the next best ones. So further expanding the depth of their business. Now the 5th step of these 8 steps for building the network is one of the steps that many of the leaders in this industry do not do, let's say, properly. And is one of the reasons why they will have then structural deficiencies. Although our company offers many and continuous incentives to move forward. We know that in the position of presidential diamond, our company needs a volume of around 10,000 life points in the first 3 levels in order to achieve the international diamond position, and a volume of 20,000 life points is required on the first 3 levels. And therefore, we have to develop a 4th or even a 5th line in addition to the 3 lines we have developed in order to achieve a balance which offers us the required volume that we need to consolidate the first 3 levels and to put us in a position of having a network with high productivity. Now this step is fundamental. In this 5th step, we learned that we should register and activate 1 to 2 new people every month. It is a business concept. Myself and my 2. It is a concept of vital importance if you introduce this as a culture in your organization and enroll at least 20% of your organization to or more people every month. You will have a business that is growing explosively. You will have a business that will continue to duplicate, creating organizational momentum. So let's not forget this 5th step, in which 1 or 2 people are enrolled every month, and this becomes a culture in your organization. Now the 6th step is to continue working with the identified leaders, to continue to create point volume in the depth of your organization. Sit down regularly and evaluate their monthly report. See what goal they need to achieve and work out an action plan. They will all be very motivated when they achieve their goals, and so will you when you achieve your own goals. You help 3 or 4 people to get the diamond position and become a consolidated presidential diamond yourself. You will help 3 or 4 people in your organization to reach the presidential diamond position, and you will be a consolidated international diamond. You will help 3 or 4 people become international diamond in your organization, and you will be a consolidated golden international diamond yourself. You will help 3 or 4 people become golden international diamond in your organization, and you will be a consolidated platinum international diamond yourself. So keep working on the depth. Each step takes you to the next step. And finally, if you want to continue creating larger point volumes in your organization, keep working where leaders have been identified. Repeat these 8 steps. Duplicate and duplicate and duplicate the same steps, because in the duplication there is the organizational multiplication that will take you to financial freedom. Thank you very much for being here with us, and keep on enjoying helping others being successful. We will be here again next week with another big issue in the industry of network marketing called the list of prospects. To create a good start off in your business as a professional networker. We wish you a lot of success, giving you best regards from our team SEN Builder Europe.